Czesnečka.
Česnečka, garlic soup. You know what? I will tell you, I've been a little nervous about making this because although I like garlic, no one around me likes it when I like garlic, if you know what I mean. But stay tuned. We're going to make this at the end of our episode. We are going to have some taste testing. We're also going to have a couple tips or tricks.
Yep. So let's get cooking.
Yeah, woohoo! As you might expect, garlic soup has a whole bunch of garlic, but it's also got potatoes, and we used a chicken broth as well.
It was a lot of garlic.
Oh, it smelled so good. Whoops. Yeah, garlic just flying everywhere. I'm removing the papers from the garlic, or the skins, and that's just a trick. I didn't want to smash it because
You're going to be slicing.
I'm going to slice it just like that. I'm slicing the garlic into small pieces. And if I'd smashed it, they would be unrecognizable. So this way the garlic stayed the right garlic shape.
And that's potato, not garlic.
I was kind of confused for a second because the potato looked about the same size as the garlic. That's just a trick of the camera there. These potatoes are normal sized. And
we're putting lard in with the potatoes, so then we can fry the potatoes.
Oh yes, and we should have actually put the lard in first. You can't tell, but the pot is already hot, and the potatoes are now totally stuck to the bottom of the pot.
It was so hard.
Yeah, look at you straining. Yeah, and look at all the brown stuff at the bottom of the pot. Oh, that's a little sad. We did get the lard coating all of the potatoes, so we could stir it, but look at all of that stuck to the bottom. And the potatoes aren't browning, but they did cook.
They browned on the bottom.
Yeah, and there's the garlic. And when we did put the chicken stock in there, all of that good potato flavor from the bottom of the pot did mix in with the rest of the soup. So it wasn't a total loss. And there's the chicken stock and bay leaves. And now we're putting in marjoram, right? And we did some salt and pepper to taste at the end. I don't think we captured that on the film, but you can see it's a good looking soup. And boy, it smelled good. And
we added some rye croutons.
Yeah, rye croutons just to finish it off.
Here's our wonderful taste testers.
Yes, and Noah isn't a big fan of soups. So I'm interested in seeing what he thinks. The whole house smelled great. It smelled like, oh, that wasn't a good face, was it? Well, maybe
you
went for more. Yeah.
Well,
that
really
didn't look good. Yeah. He's thinking though. You can tell he's thinking. At this point, you know what Lee is thinking. She thought that was good. She's going back for more.
Noah's going back for more too.
Yeah, this is 3 bites, and what is he thinking? Oh. Again, Noah is not a big soup eater, so were you surprised?
Nope.
I was not surprised either. What was surprising, though, to me was the garlic flavor was very mellow. It tasted amazing, and I think I have hope that the people around me are not going to be too offended by my garlic aura, if you know what I mean. The tips and tricks. What's our first tip?
Our first tip is make sure that you melt the lard before putting the potatoes in.
Yes, that was my fault. That was totally my bad. We were trying to move things along. We put the potatoes into a hot pot, and what they did was...
they stuck to the bottom of the pot.
Yes. And then the second tip, sort of like the first, it's best if you use a pot that is known not to stick, because even with all the lard, and we got the potatoes covered with lard, they still stuck something awful.
It was sticky.
It was very sticky, but it still turned out to be a great tasting soup. So that was it, Česnečka. If you liked what you saw here,
please consider subscribing.
Yes, so there's a big subscribe button somewhere around where you're watching. Look for it and smash it. And that's all for now. Until next time, Dobru Hut.